Bienvenidos, welcome or welcome back. Today we have The Haunting of Hill House series finale, episode 10. It is the heading towards the end of the holiday season, and what better way to end it than drama? Bartholomew and I are going to finally finish this series. It'll probably be depressing because this series has been heavy. Hopefully it won't be too scary. I feel the last few episodes have chilled. Like, now let's focus on depression, sadness, trauma instead of scary. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video if you like it. Patreon for the full length of this and other series. Without further ado, all aboard the trauma train, and let's end this series. Bartholomew, you ready? Alright. The deadly staircase. We're in Hill House. So at this point, I guess it doesn't matter because the hauntings seem to have expanded outside of Hill House.
It's supposed to open any door in the house.
What do you think is in there?
We've been here before. Dead pony. Oh. I was gonna say, I just remembered, yes, last episode, we found out, discovered, figured out, whatever, that some of the rooms in the house didn't actually exist. I was having some suspicions because of some comments that were made, like when Nellie told Mrs. Dudley that she found the tea set in the toy room, and Mrs. Dudley is like, where? And Dudley, you've been here a long time. What do you mean? Why don't you know the toy room? And Steve, when he mentioned finding the table in the vanity in the game room, and again, Mrs. Dudley was like, where? Like, why don't you know these rooms exist? What's up with that? And we find out that these rooms don't, I guess, actually exist. And neither does the tree house, and neither does the dancing room. So I guess the red room becomes whatever the person wants it to be. It's a evil room of requirement. And my theory is that it does that to, in essence, sedate the person, to give you what you want so that you stay in the house. Or bring in scenarios so that you stay in the house where it can continue to feed off of you. There's the shadow. It's your sister. Oh, they can't hear each other. I mean, it's a metaphysical, non-existent room. I guess there's no reason sound has to travel through. I knew that was coming. Why did I jump? Wait, how come she can't see their shadows? Aren't they there at the same time? I'd say it's the last time I'm gonna hear this music, but I put that shit on Spotify.
I am home.
So am I.
Hey.
Hey.
This is before the
Great. Kelly says hi.
is in the future? They're back together?
How's writing?
Slow. It's
How much since I left?
2
Words?
pages.
Ouch.
More than I
I
thought.
always said I'd never gonna do a follow-up to Hill House, and I think this is why.
Too traumatic? So is the episode gonna be like seeing the story as he writes the book?
Who's getting ready to join this family. One day she's gonna ask about her grandfather and about her Uncle Luke. What happened in that house?
What happened in that
She's gonna
house?
hear all sorts of stories and speculation, like
Like what?
Who's-
Writer's block's a bitch, huh?
This house, which seemed somehow to have formed itself,
So Steve's gonna live.
it was a house without kindness, never meant to be lived in.
Have we established if the Hills built this house? And if they did, was it over an Native American graveyard?
Gasoline.
But no fire. Don't lose sight of your dad. Focus. Hey, that's Luke's ghost. No stealing ghosts. Abigail. She's alright. Hey, homie.
Look at me.
Is it bad to make eye contact?
Look at me.
Now he turned back around. How
I
did
am
the
home.
father learn so much about Hill House
I am home. I
after
thought.
that night? Like, was there documents that he
Stopped
could
in
study?
wonder at the thought.
Stay with your
I am
father.
home.
The house she played tricks.
Now to climb.
That door's always been locked.
Only when it wants to be.
Maybe with the 2 of us.
Don't go in. Don't go in without him. Don't go in without him.
Wait!
get some sleep. Hill House will be there in the morning.
So it's there.
Where are you now?
That is an excellent question.
The door opened, and
saw Luke, and then
Luke died.
No.
I mean, I can't say what happened after the door closed.
Is it a trick? Is he in the red room?
I don't remember.
Is the sedation to keep you busy?
I don't remember coming back to California. I don't remember us.
This is all fake.
Well, of course you don't. I mean, is anything real before you write it, Steve? Not until you chew it up and you digest it and you shit it out on a piece of paper. And even then, it's a pale imitation at best.
The house is mean.
You are a plastic parasite.
Why plastic, not paper?
If I was real, you never would have walked out that door. And now this one.
He left her?
She's kicking. Oh, she's hungry.
Is she gonna pop?
If she eats me from the inside and I burst like a blister, will you lose your mind? Like your mother?
Steve.
Nellie. Did Nellie's ghost wait? How did they get there? I'm not forgetting something, am I? How did that happen? Is this real? Because I kind of got the impression the house couldn't physically touch them. The way when Luke was in the basement, the zombie thing grabbed him and tore the nightshirt, but it didn't touch skin. And the mom, like, you saw Poppy go to, like, push her, but there was no contact. So I had a feeling, or I had the impression the house couldn't physically touch them. And if so, how did that happen? Unless it somehow manipulated Luke to do it to himself. It's just possible. It manipulated Nellie to put the noose around her neck. It would also explain why they haven't shown me the sisters getting there. I mean, they could always flash back. It's Hill House and time likes to fuck with it. Actually, if that scene actually happened where Poppy grabbed Luke, I guess they can't physically touch them. The house she played tricks?
What do you think?
These are lies. None of this is real.
You took the money and you ran away. I never found you.
No. No, I came here. I got us this hotel room.
You don't remember that? Why don't you go take an imaginary shower, Luke?
You never...
I'm 90 days clean. 92, actually.
Yeah, but that's not clean.
Yes, it is.
You have an appointment with that needle. You're expected.
You're expected. That's what
What you're thinking.
Ghost Mom told Nell
You're thinking
about going down to the reception.
No, I won't.
Baby, you already did. If you look long enough at the wallpaper, you can see that little girl. The runny egg. Eyes.
I knew that was gonna happen.
What?
So that's what happened to him. Is the father in the bedroom?
Dad!
Why is she walking in slow motion? Her ghost. There we go.
Oh my god. Shirley!
If she's saying this, that means Poppy already.
For real? I didn't hear last call.
Me either.
That's because it's her dream.
Well, I guess that's it.
You were true to your word.
Actually, this is her
Very
ghost.
well
It might be a memory.
behaved.
I've got all the makings of a mean martini in my room and want a nightcap.
You didn't see that ring until now?
I enjoyed the conversation, but I'm gonna say goodnight.
Are you gonna leave?
That's not what you said, though.
Let's see what kind of martini it makes.
She cheated.
Martini, didn't you?
She cheated.
How old was you? Got dressed and you flew home and it was like nothing happened.
Maybe the sex wasn't good. It's not the point, I know.
Well, you never did it again. But you never told him, did you?
Fuck you.
You did.
Fuck you.
Again, you did. That's the issue. Your own funeral. Are the flowers dead? It's the picture as she looks now.
The instant someone dies, they learn everything. Every secret thing. And when I die, I'm gonna wake up in that hotel room and have to watch every single thing she did.
On the bright side,
And that scares her so bad.
I don't
She
think
hopes she'll die first.
having a funeral home makes you have magic powers, so you don't really know that.
I fixed her. I ripped out her organs and eyeballs.
And eyeballs?
But underneath, she is.
They're not gonna show bugs,
horror.
are they?
And we pickle it and paint it, but it's still.
She has that
death.
thing about the bugs. I don't do
But
bugs
she
well.
is pretty.
No bug in the mouth. That's fine. That's okay.
Shirley.
Nellie, help! Rescue me. Yeah, and what's Theo seeing? Which, by the way, they didn't even check on Theo. She could be dead and they didn't know.
When I was a child, my mother spanked me for throwing a rock through a greenhouse roof. It was the only time she ever. But a simple rock through some glass taught me so much about my mother.
That she's a righty?
And after thinking about it very seriously, I went out and did it again.
Does she like to be spanked?
What's that about? I can't recall. There was a reason for this. I don't feel anything else. What were you feeling before? Fear and guilt.
Guilt?
I knew a man once. We built a
Okay.
wall to keep it all outside. He was trapped behind that wall, and he scratched. His fingers were shredded on his own bricks until his scratches just sounded like rats in a wall.
William. But William was alive when Poppy was alive, right? So again, are these ghosts, or the origin of these ghosts, not crazy Poppy and William? Did the evil manifesting in Hill House already exist?
Fear and guilt are sisters, Theodora. When you wake up, they'll leave you be. Just enjoy me.
Hey, where you going? What? No.
No.
I don't like that.
No.
Nellie! My hero. Ew!
Check his pulse.
No.
I don't think she's doing the chest compressions correct. Dr. Mike, help me out.
Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compression, chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compression.
Hey, Nellie, can you restart a heart? I'm not more emotional because I still feel this is not real. I'm gonna be real heartbroken if it is real. Oh, is it real? And this is the, oh my god. Dream within a dream, or this is a dream and that was real?
You're awake.
He cleans up pretty nice.
Your big boy hat.
First hats. First hats.
We're so glad you're finally here.
Go.
Oh, is that still hero Nellie?
Have a seat.
Go is what she said to him.
Don't.
Go is what she said to him on the night she died when she appeared in the rehab, and don't is what she said to him at the funeral, which makes sense why she's saying it now. But why did she say it then? Is this more timey-wimey things?
It wasn't your fault. Never once.
It was the house's fault.
Yes, have a seat.
Don't. Go.
Listen to your sister.
And finally, here you are. Please.
Don't.
No, I have to get.
Please.
Nellie!
She saved me.
Oh, is Nellie there? Can they see her?
I feel a little clearer just now. I need you to know that.
Who is she talking to? She's having like half a conversation.
I feel like I've been here before.
We have. So many
Oh.
times and we didn't know it.
Timey-wimey stuff. Okay. So the conversation she was just having that we saw her have with no one, she was having with them, but they had not gotten into that point of the timeline yet. She was ahead of them, and wow.
House eats TARDISes.
House what? What do you mean?
I don't know, something I heard you say.
When?
In the future.
House eats TARDISes.
Oh, there you go. What are fish fingers?
When do I say that?
Any second.
Everything's been out of order. I thought for so long that time was like a line that
Timey-wimey,
that our
timey-wimey.
moments were.
Don't end go to Luke in the past
It's not
because
like that at all.
time is kind of irrelevant for her.
Our moments fall around us like rain, or
Confetti?
confetti.
We have been in this room so many times and we didn't know.
Dancing room, toy room, game room.
The house is like a body.
A stomach. When was Cheryl in the room?
This room is like the heart of the house. No, not a heart, a stomach. It was your dance studio, Theo. It's my toy room.
Look, the windows stays the
The
same.
reading room.
The
for
reading
Mom.
room.
The game room for Steve. Family room for Shirley.
Family room.
Treehouse.
The window always the same.
But it was always the red room. Put on different faces so that we'd be still and quiet
Sedation.
while it digested.
I don't know how to do this without you.
I learned a secret. There's no without. There's so much I want to say to you all.
Talk fast.
I'm so sorry our last words were in anger.
They weren't our last. I'm sorry that I didn't answer the phone. But you did. So many times.
I'm sorry if I didn't listen, and I'm sorry.
Wouldn't have changed anything.
If you didn't happen. I mean, if you didn't listen.
I loved you completely. And you loved me the same. The rest is confetti.
Oh, she's gone. And Pop, why do you have pills next to you? You missed the whole thing going on inside, Pops. I feel like they're not going to tell me, which means I want a prequel series to how Hill House became evil to begin with. Native American burial ground, satanic cult. Oh, I thought it was going to be Ghost Mom.
Young men, stay away.
Ghost Mom is like, not my man, back it up.
Everyone is home.
Everyone is dying.
How long has it been since you were here?
Longer than I intended, but I still had you with me.
That wasn't me. That was just you.
So it wasn't his head.
What were you doing all this time away?
No, what did he say? Holding the door?
I was holding the door. Because I knew there were monsters on the other side and they wanted what was left of our family.
And the children are finally safe.
But no, they're not. They're dying.
They're waking.
Dying.
You kept them from the truth.
Crazy Mom is crazy.
I woke up. No more headaches. No pain. No day, no night. No now, no then.
No life.
And they suffered.
They did. We have to watch it all because we're parents. And that's the deal we make. Whatever that life is, we bear witness. I saw our daughter dance at her wedding, her smile.
We're all safe now. This is our forever house.
Real forever.
Nothing bad will ever
Trapped souls forever.
I know you love the people in that room more than anything.
To the point of insanity, apparently.
Let them go.
I'll be alone again.
You chose that shit.
If you open that door right now, I will make a promise to you that I will keep forever.
But what's the promise?
Journeys don't end.
Not if you stay trapped in a haunted house. Yay, what was the promise? Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna come back? What? 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 What?
Probably best you didn't say anything to them.
About what?
Dad, what did I see?
Yes, what did he see? Okay, so we're gonna see what happened when he came back. And so Steve, apparently. I wonder why he's only showing Steve, like, what happened. Because he's the oldest? Hey, he said it was pain. He lied.
What happened?
Wait, can he actually see? Oh.
I don't
Studley.
know. We were looking for...
Abigail, looking for your daughter. Oh, honey.
I can fix this.
No. Like, Spaggle's not gonna handle it.
Why are you even here? Our daughter snuck out of her bed tonight and we thought maybe.
Your daughter named Abigail?
No. No.
both of their children. All of their children.
Mommy?
Ghost Abigail. Can the Dudley see her? Yes, they can.
I'm gonna burn it.
Yeah, burn this bitch down. I mean, he doesn't.
Burn this house to the ground. Stand over it.
Spit on it. Pee on it.
Horace, he can't. She's still here.
No, they won't want to give up. At least being with their daughter's soul.
Carry her body back to the woods, Olive. Bury her by the cottage in the garden that she loved. We kept her out of the world to keep her safe.
Oh, how'd that work out for you?
We won't say anything about Olivia and your kids. They don't need to hear anything else or remember their mother in any way but the way that she truly was.
Considering they lost their daughter, that is nice of them.
If what?
Don't destroy
You
the
should
house.
Keep this house. Keep everyone else away.
Let them stay with their
Don't
daughter's soul.
let it take anyone else. Never again. This is where she is now. I won't leave her here alone.
Have we considered a priest? I don't know about this in the sense that if anybody else falls victim to the house, it's kind of on me for not destroying it when I could have. I say that as Nellie fell victim to the house.
I wish you would have told me.
Boy, would you have believed?
You didn't tell your sisters what you saw.
Wait, what did
Some
you say?
things can't be told. You live them, or you don't. I'm sorry.
It's his ghost. He saw the body.
This is all yours now. The house.
And the responsibility?
And the promise. You and your sisters and your brother were the best part of my
life.
I was so lucky to be your dad.
The ghost would just remain trapped, if that's what you want to call it. Spray that bitch down with holy water.
I've been so wrong.
I know.
I've lived with ghosts since I was a kid.
Literally.
Ghosts are guilt. Ghosts are secrets. Ghosts are regrets and failings. A marriage can be haunted, and I let that happen to us, and
Is she gonna tell him?
You're scaring me.
I have something I have to tell you, but I need you to remember while I do that I love you. But I know it'll be okay because it's us. 6 years ago, I went to that conference in Chicago.
And I had an affair.
I wish I'd been a better husband.
You wish you'd been a better man?
Walls never work.
Oh, Theo is staying with Stalker Girl. She still has her gift, right? But she's just going to accept it and learn how to live with it rather than try to block it out.
My only wish is to come home.
This house,
please. I just want to fix this.
Like his dad.
Reasonable.
Oh, the Dudleys? They want to die in the house so that they can be with Abigail?
We made it.
With the baby that was never born?
The willing relinquish.
2 years sober?
Reasonable. But we cannot meet it halfway.
She's pregnant. My God, imagine this was still the Red Room. Ugh.
Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House, and those who walked there walked together.
Okay, so there we have the end of Hill House. That was an excellent series. I never would have imagined that I would call a horror series excellent, but here we are. That was a great series. I could see myself watching it again. The story was really intriguing. A lot of twists and turns. I found a new appreciation for Bartholomew. My only concern is the house. She's still standing. Just can take another victim at any point. And yeah, it's in Steve's care, but how long does the house live? Or how long does the entity inside the house live or exist for? Because then what, he's gonna pass it down to his son and tell him the story and make him take on that responsibility? You know what, don't think about it too much. The point is that we got Theo, Cheryl, Steve, and Luke surviving the series and having a better life for it. And Nellie, Mom, and Pops are existing in the house where time is apparently wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and the Dudleys looks like they're gonna stay in the house, so like they chose to die in the house to be a family again. And that one is their choice. And now I need a series, like an anthology series, showing me an episode of each of those ghosts and what happened to them. And it can end with the creation of Hill House and why that bitch is supernatural. Thank you very much to the family and friends who have been telling me to watch this series for years. You were right. I quite liked it. That's the end of this horror series. Like I said, Blind Manor will happen at some point. Subscribe to be notified. And also, if you want to once again see Bartholomew, subscribe.